we're halfway there already. It only feels like yesterday that we were working on our posture. Anyhow, so today we're going to focus on twisting and toning. So really good for your obliques and for your lower abdominals, in fact for all of your abdominal muscles. So you might get a little strengthy and a bit sweaty, but it's going to be fun and it's going to be great for your stomach muscles. So grab some water, get into something comfy, and come and meet me sitting on your heels on your mat. So lovely people, let's get started. So sitting nice and tall. If you have a problem with your knees, put a pillow or a block between your bottom and your heel, so it just takes away that angle. If it's too much to sit and you've got really tight quads, just be gentle on yourself. You can bring yourself up as much as you want. So come to this nice position, drop your shoulders away from your ears, take a nice big inhale all the way up through the top of your front of your body. Exhale, allow everything just to relax. So take some centering breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Take your right hand to your left knee, take your left hands behind you. Try and sit tall, so bring your tummy out of your weight, out of your waist, out of your hips here, and then slowly squeeze the tummy here. So it feels like you're wringing out your tummy muscles, looking over the left shoulder, trying to keep the hips as square as you can. So the movement's coming from the ribs. Really nice. On the exhale, see if you can look around that shoulder a tiny bit more. Just be gentle on the neck though. Exhale, bring it back to center. Left hand to right knee. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, squeeze that right shoulder back. Come back to center, other side, inhale, exhale, twist, inhale, exhale, come back to center. Last side, inhale, exhale, really pull the tummy button back to the spine. It just creates that extra tiny bit of movement on that side. Exhale, come back to center. Take your hands in front of you, and then we're going to walk our hands as far forward as we can, and then slowly begin to drop your ribs down to meet your thighs, and then just bring your forehead as far down as it will go. If it meets the mat, great. If it doesn't, just let it hang. And then really try and encourage those armpits to pull down towards the mat, and you'll get a lovely stretch underneath the armpits, down through the tops of the arms and spreading across the back of the shoulders here. Should feel really nice. Slowly walk that back up, and then we're going to come back into a tabletop position, or come into a tabletop position. So knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, and we're going to just have a little rock out here. Find where that neutral spine is. So just rock and roll those hips, find the neutral spine, and then we're just going to come into a lovely twist. So we call it thread the needle. So take your right hand, flip your palm, so the back of the right hand is on the mat, and then we're going to reach that arm underneath the left arm and try and see if we can get that the head down to the side of the mat. Try and square the hips. Come back up, we're going to go the other side. Flip the left hand now, reach those left fingers through under the right arm. Come back up, 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, reach through, drop the head to the mat. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So from here, we're going to try and see if we can drop the left ear down to the mat, extend
right foot down towards the mat. So you want to curl the right toes under, keeping that right arm bent at right angles. Try and square the hips. And then here you're going to have to use your core muscles. So in this twist, we're toning the muscles by lifting that foot off the mat. Point the toe away and square those hips. Breathing in slowly here. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Drop that knee back into your tabletop and bring yourself back up. So now we're going to do the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that right arm under. Get yourself centered. So have a little rock round. Make sure those hips are square. And then send that left foot out. Curl the toe under. Make sure that this left arm is at 45 degrees, just to give you the balance. Now inhale, pull the tummy button back to the spine, lift those toes off the mat, make sure the leg is parallel to the floor here. Really feel everything working, getting a nice twist in the thoracic spine, at the same time as toning those abdominal muscles. One more breath here. Slowly drop that knee back into the tabletop. Push up through this left hand and come back up to tabletop. Take your hands slightly further out from underneath you. Curl your toes under. And now we're going to step into a downward dog. Step up to a downward dog. Lift your knees off the mat. Press down through your hands. And then drop those heels as far as you can down to the mat. Encouraging that movement by maybe pedaling the feet. Seeing how that feels. Making sure that the head is really heavy here. And taking nice, long, slow, deep breaths. So from here, we're going to come into a plank position and then come back into our downward dog, into a twisted dog. So, come into a static downward dog. Inhale, we're going to come into a lovely, strong plank here. Curling the shoulders. Exhale. We're going to push back into our downward dog and take our left hand to our right ankle and look under that right shoulder. Now we're going to walk our hands forward into our plank, push up, exhale. We're going to walk our hands back to our downward dog, taking the opposite hand to the opposite ankle, looking under the armpit. Walk it back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, twisted dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, twisted dog. One more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, twisted dog. One more on the other side. Inhale, plank. Exhale, twisted dog. Really nice. Come back into your plank position. Really curl those shoulders around so you're getting that benefit of pulling those shoulders away from each other here. And then slowly dropping your knees, crossing your ankles, and then sitting back onto your mat, into your Dandasana. So, come up here. I want you to focus on really centering through those two sit bones. So just try and encourage the fleshy parts from underneath you to come out. We're going to come into boat pose. So from here, drop your shoulders away from your ears, sit tall through your spine, bring your feet back towards your bum, and then we've got options here. There's always options in yoga. So take your hands off your knees, take one foot off the mat, or you can alternately place one foot at a time, or come up onto the tiptoes of the feet and just do little taps. Or if you're feeling really strong and you want to make those lower abdominals work even more, bring your feet off the mat, making sure that the shoulders are still down. Breathing. That elongation through the back of the neck, being strong here. So we're going to inhale our arms up, exhale, bring them down to the left, twist. Inhale, exhale. Wherever you are, your feet can be on the mat.
They can be one at a time lifted, or they can be in this half boat pose as I'm demonstrating. Breathing slowly with the movement here, making sure that that tummy button is really pulled back to the spine here, so you're protecting your lower back. We don't want anything going into the lower back, so as soon as you feel your lower back hurting, drop your feet, or just come into a nice forward fold position. We've got 3 more here. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, drop your feet, hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a deserved hug, and drop those eye sockets into the kneecaps, if you can, if that feels nice even just drop your head down towards the knees. Just find that nice stretch down the back of the neck, should feel nice. And that is you done, day 17. You will definitely feel that tomorrow, which is always great. Love feeling it in my tummy once I've done some deep ab work. Again, nice and easy. You can do this 10 minutes and you've done your ab exercise. It's actually that last boat pose. If you were to do that 3 or 4 times a day, you'd have a 6-pack by, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. Doesn't take long. Anyhow, thank you for joining me as always. Love you practicing with me. Love having you here on my channel. See you tomorrow for day 18. Guys, thank you very much and have a wonderful day.